Hey, I have a lot of yarn for you. Hello from my minivan. I just got to work and I wanted to show you my project really quickly because I brought it with me. I don't know why I brought it with me, honestly, because I don't think I'm going to have any time to knit today. That's probably going to be a tonight activity. I stopped for coffee because today is a day that requires massive amounts of caffeine. Parker, my oldest, has his end of the year class party today and I'm on the committee for that. I'm doing the craft. We're making pinwheels. The kids will be drawing and decorating their own pinwheels for the end of the year class party, which will be so fun. But it's right in the middle of my work day. And the twins are in camp this week. This is one of only 2 weeks for the entire 3-month summer that they are in summer camp. And it's just half-day camp at their school with their teacher that was their preschool teacher. But so that's only for the morning. So I only have double childcare for like the next 3 hours. So I'm hoping to get some filming done for this video because I'm having so much fun getting back into YouTube and recording more, and I'm just really enjoying it. So I want to do that, and then I also need to ship a whole bunch of orders. I need to check in with Brooke on some development stuff. I need to get another Summer Tonal post published on Instagram because the Summer Tonals are coming out on Friday. So much to do. I need to filter orders to ship some things from the latest pre-order a little bit early because they're done and I don't want them to wait until the end of the pre-order window if I can help it. So a lot going on, which requires a lot of coffee. First things first, project update. So you might have seen 2 videos ago in my last kind of yarn vlog, I am joining, or have joined, I am in the Flock Vest Knit Along by Andrea Mowry. This is a pattern that she designed as a knit along project for Flock Fiber Festival. I've been knit at Flock since its first year. So this is my 4th year doing it. It's in the summer every year in Seattle. Beautiful weather, beautiful vendors, wonderful time, fantastic community. We have such a good time going to Flock. It is a lot of work, but the best kind, because when it all comes together and when we're able to see all of you in the booth, it is definitely worth it. I've never participated in a make along for Flock or a knit along or anything like that. I've always just kind of worn my own thing. So I'm really excited to be part of someone else's knit along and a community event. So I wanted to show you my progress because I'm using our home Flock Vest kits that we put together. So this pattern requires 3 colors. Home is extremely mix and matchable. My yarn line of 20 kind of wardrobe staple timeless colors. And I chose the Dinner Party Betty and Love Letter combo. Let me move. I have snacks in here that need to be put away. So I have made a lot of progress since starting this. I think I've been working on it for, oh gosh, I guess 3 weeks now. And full disclosure, I got most of this done in the first week. The last 2 weeks have been really hectic with the kids' birthdays and everything. So I haven't made very much progress lately, but I did make very quick progress in the beginning. Forgive me, it's at the like yarn spaghetti stage where you've knit enough of it to look like it's going to become something substantial, but it's like also not near being finished, so it doesn't look very tidy. Lot of strings happening. So anyway, little button down vest, 3 color combo. I finally finished the shaping of the neckline. I have joined at the underarm, and now I just have to knit like a mile of stockinette for the body. So hopefully now that all of the chart bits, this pattern is more tedious than I expected. The picture makes it look like super simple, and I knew that like there's stripes, so there's some like multiple yarn ball management going on, but it had a little bit more shaping than I was expecting, which is fabulous because it's going to mean a very nice fit. But I also went into it thinking like this will be easy breezy. I won't need to look at the pattern much at all, and I've had to look at the pattern every couple rows this entire time until now. So now that I'm moving on to just knitting the body, I'm very much looking forward to being kind of off book now, because the stripe pattern is easy to memorize. It's the shaping and how often and on what the right side or wrong side row because of the stripes. It's a little bit complicated. Very, very well designed, as all Andrea Mowry patterns are. We know and love a very well designed and thoughtful pattern from her, but I think I was just a little underprepared for the super busy time that I'm at right now. My life is super busy and hectic anyway, but the month of May is like out of control busy. A lot of people call Maycember, people with young kids, because there's so many school activities. There's like Spirit Week and parties and all of these things, like things to volunteer for at school, that it feels like another holiday season. Okay, so that's how like normal parents feel a lot of the time. Add to that, I have all 3 kids' birthdays in May. So Maycember is like out of control. And the way that we do birthdays in my family is on the child's actual, I'm just going to knit while I talk to you because I feel like might as well. The way that we do birthday parties in my family is that on the child's actual birthday, they get their family party. So on the evening of their real birthday, or birthdays for the twins, we all have my parents over, my sister, her partner, it's like immediate family all comes over, my grandma, whoever is around town and available, and we all have just dessert together, dessert and presents. And that's it. And usually the kids get like a few gifts for their birthday, and then they get to choose what their dinner is. So whether that's something that we do takeout or we cook at home. Parker chose like an Asian meatball dish for his birthday dinner a few weeks ago, and then the twins wanted pizza, homemade pizza. So that's on their real birthday. And then if they choose to, they may have a friends party, and the twins do a combined party because they're in the same class and have the same little group of friends. If they get older and have different groups of friends or want different things, we might do separate parties for them, just depending. And then Parker chose to do a small group of friends for a sleepover birthday party. So the twins did their friends party the Saturday after, or the Sunday after their birthday. So we had like family party during the week, their friends party at an indoor like little kids preschool play place, which was super fun. We had like a dozen kids there. It only lasted 2 hours, but you know, you got to plan what's the lunch gonna be, what's the dessert gonna be, make sure all of that is like on deck. You have enough plates for everyone, you have enough drinks for everyone. Like, it's still quite a bit of planning. And then Parker's sleepover birthday is this weekend, so we're in the middle of like tidying up the house because it's him plus 4 little boys that are all his age. So we will have 5 10-year-old boys at our house for about 24 hours, which will be super fun. I've known all of these kids since they were in preschool, and it's a really sweet group of boys that we've had them all over to our house before. I'm nothing but excited, but there's also like, I need to make sure we have enough blankets and pillows for everyone, and, you know, make sure we're planning to go to our neighborhood pool at some point during the sleepover, watch a movie during the sleepover. So I need to make sure like I have everything that I could need for that. Where's the extra beach towels, the extra sunscreen, you know, lots of thinking, lots of planning. So for everyone that struggles through the Maycember period, I can relate, and then some. So all of that to say, starting a project that was like, had charts and had counting and wasn't like just straight up stockinette or straight up garter stitch, I was like, okay, well, we're in it now, and we're gonna go along. And I think maybe if I didn't also have like a business on top of all of this, it's not like just the family life and then I have my evening time to knit. I'm also like revising the SEO on the website and managing like the pre-order and what's the development for the next thing. Like, there's this whole other world. We also bought a building in April, so I've been like trying to get quotes for some light renovation that we're doing over there. I'm leasing back the building to the prior owners through the next few months of the summer. So, you know, my brain power by the time I get to this is like, I've got like 3 brain cells to devote. So I'm really proud of myself for not quitting, honestly, for locking in and making progress. I know that there's a lot of people that started after me and have already finished, but you know what? It's not a race. My only goal is to be done by Flock opening weekend, which is at the end of July. I think I'm making great progress. I'm really proud of myself. I'm really happy with how this looks. I love that I chose dinner party for the main color. I was a little back and forth. I almost did Betty for the main color and then dinner party for the little stripe, but I really like having the darker main color. I think that it will look nice with my complexion and coloring. And I don't know, I really like the burgundy, especially in summer. It's a little unexpected. I think people usually categorize burgundy as like fall winter color palette, but I really like this, like subverting expectations with a sleeveless little v-neck vest in a burgundy. Okay, gotta go into the office. I got half a row done, but c'est la vie. These are all the base samples of the new Summer Tonals. Gosh, this one too. I just love them all on cotton linen. Like, forget the rest of the bases. I know. I was cutting these out last night. Okay, so now I am going to be working on printing all of the shipping labels. I just went and looked at everything that is finished and labeled and ready to go. And now I have to filter through hundreds and hundreds of orders to see which of those include just those colorways and no other products, because everything else isn't ready yet. It's all in some phase of getting finished dyeing, drying, wound, labeled, all of those things. So I'm going to try to sort through and pluck out any orders that I can, but there's not like a really strong search function within the back end of our website just because of the platform and how it's made. So it's pretty tedious to find what I need, but it is still worth doing because I want to lighten the load of what has to get shipped kind of in bulk when the entire collection is finished. And it's just nice to have some orders go out sooner since they're ready on the shelf anyway. To do a newsletter today too, because I need to tell people that Summer Tonals are coming out. When am I gonna have time to do that? Tonight, I guess. Probably tonight. I have a lot of yarn for you. I have 2 orders. So one of them is all spring tonals and then the other one is all cotton linen wool. So I have 4 buckets. I'll go get the rest. out that I need for, oh, honey. I forgot this when I made my smoothie yesterday. Big mistake. Huge. I will say, I try to eat as many fruits and vegetables as I can. A lot of the reason for that is, I mean, I feel better eating that way, like I think a lot of us do, but certainly because of the kids. I can't expect them to eat fruits and vegetables or, you know, ask them to if I'm not willing to myself. So I try to be a decent example to them and eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. I make them a smoothie just about every day as well, not the same recipe. Theirs is a bit simpler and honestly a little sweeter, but they're kids, so is what it is. I'm forgetting all kinds of stuff today. Okay, I start with coconut water, plain, unsweetened, pulp-free. If I don't have any coconut water around, I'll do plain water, but this has some natural electrolytes in it. I don't take an electrolyte packet or supplement because honestly, a lot of those have quite a bit of added sugar, and as well as being gluten-free, I try to be mindful of my sugar intake. I still eat sugar, but I just try not to let it sneak into things like my electrolytes or my smoothie, stuff like that. So there wasn't enough left in there. I need a cup. So I just topped that off with regular water out of the fridge. I find that putting the liquid in first helps it blend easier. So next is just frozen sliced strawberries. I like my smoothie to be really cold, so I do quite a few different frozen things. The strawberry is my favorite part, so I do probably about a cup. I'll move this stuff so you can see. About a cup of that. Acai berries, another place that they will sneak in sugar. You gotta look for the unsweetened one, unless you want it to be sweeter. No shade, do what you like. I just don't like extra sugar in my, like, fruit already has natural sugar, so I don't need more in those areas, you know what I'm saying? This I'm basically just having for the antioxidants of acai and the like anti-sickness properties. I'm not like insanely a fan of the flavor, so I just do like a few cubes for the health benefits, and it's a nice color, so there you go. Raspberries, I just do a few of these. Oh, I'm running out of time, I gotta hurry. Just a few of those because they're pretty tart, but I do like having just like different berries going on. Okay. Plain, again, are you sensing a theme? Unsweetened yogurt. They pack so much sugar into yogurt, especially ones marketed to kids. I get it. They eat sweeter things. They love sweet things, but you gotta watch out for that because there's a lot of sugar in yogurt. Now, don't get me wrong. This smoothie has quite a bit of sugar in it, but it's ideally, I want that sugar from the fruit. This is where I'm getting most of the protein in this smoothie, so I do 3 heaping spoonfuls. It comes out to about 1 serving. I find that it's cheaper to buy the big tub of yogurt instead of like the little cups. My kids love the little cups. My husband likes the little cups because the portions, it's easier to like portion out a serving. Okay, I'm also gonna do a fresh banana. Sometimes I do a frozen. Fresh is fine. Okay, now come the supplements. PB2 powder adds a little bit more protein and it has a lower fat content than regular peanut butter. Sometimes I do regular peanut butter because this, you can't really taste it in there. I just do a heavy sprinkle. I don't measure. Hemp hearts. This is gonna help me stay full. This is very, very filling. It has protein in it too, but it also has healthy fiber, other good stuff. It does add like a little bit of texture to the smoothie, so keep that in mind. It says a serving is 3 tablespoons. That's a lot. I do like maybe a tablespoon. I just do like a little sprinkle because I'm not looking for like a smoothie that I can crunch, you know what I'm saying? Chia seeds, another thing that really helps me stay full. Lots of fiber in this. Really good for you. A sprinkle. I'm not really too worried about the measurements. I've also measured out a tablespoon enough times that I have like a rough idea. Collagen powder. I've noticed that my knee has been creaking. I don't like that. Collagen. It also has protein in it, which is great. And then a big squeeze of honey. Also, it's a sweetener that I'm fine with. You know what I mean? Like, is it sugar in the body? Yes. But it's honey. It's good for you. All right, that's it. We've got fruit, we've got protein, we've got all the good things. Plug her in and blend. I hear some chunks that you can't see, but they're in there. All right, that looks gorgeous. I'm ready to drink. I never even ate my other little roll, but now it's time to go. I'm gonna be late. Okay, so I'm gonna be drinking this while I drive. So, I like my smoothie to stay cold, like I said with all the frozen stuff. This like recipe that's not a recipe because I eyeballed everything perfectly fills my insulated cup. This is an insulated shaker bottle for like protein powder. I do drink protein powder once a day. I'm not doing that right now, but it's my favorite hack for keeping my smoothie cold. This one's by Hydro Jug, and it usually has a little wire thing that goes inside it to break up the smoothie, but it has like a little sip spout so I can drink it. I also like to put a big straw in it so that while I'm driving, I'm not like tipping this back and I can't see. Big reusable straw right in there, can sip, stays cold. I'll probably keep sipping this while I'm at my kids' end of the year party. Let's give it a taste. Oh, so much better than yesterday. That honey really does everything for it. And I'm gonna feel great, feel strong, feel full. And it's light and fruity for the warm summer months. Hope you like it if you make one. Nice. I'm watching you. You're very strong, Graham. You will in kindergarten. Parker had robotics tonight, so instead of keeping the twins at home and trying to keep them entertained and let me launch these Summer Tonals, we brought them to the park while Parker's at robotics, and it's like 90 degrees outside, but you know, so it's a little hot, but there's not very many people here, and I'm set up at a picnic table getting all the listings ready. They're running around, they're playing some kind of shark island game. There's been minimal whining, so that's awesome. And they'll be real tired for bedtime, so when I'm supposed to be launching this thing at 8 p.m, hopefully they will have gone right down. And we've had a beautiful evening together. I feel like sometimes getting out of the house with little kids feels like more trouble than it's worth, but every single time we do it, especially in like odd hours like this, like 6 p.m. at the park, I'm always so glad that we did, because they're running off that last little bit of energy. I'm able to get some stuff done. We're all getting fresh air and a little sun. It's just fantastic. So what a vibe to be launching Summer Tonals out here in this.